Hello everyone. So this is my orchid that I got from Ecuagenera. Their September 2022 sale in Apopka, Florida in their nursery. And I got 4 plants, but here because the other one is already outside. Um, at first I thought I'm just gonna repot them. I'm not gonna do any video. But when I got them, they're already in flower, and I was looking at it, and they are so beautiful that I have to share it with you. So, yeah. So, let me start with this one. This is actually the first plant I grabbed there, and they're all bare roots, by the way. So, they're from Ecuagenera, from Ecuador, I mean. Um, I know they have plants there that's already acclimated and it's already in the pot in their separate nursery. They have their own separate nursery now for orchids, but this one is in the long table, and they're bare root. There are even Miltonopsis cool growing plants over there. So anyway, this one caught my eye, and I'm not sure if this is the only one there or maybe there's a few over there, but this one already has a flower, and I just can't take my eyes off it. And when I see one and I feel like there's something special about that plant, then yeah. So anyway, yeah. So she's already in bloom, and I decided to pot it. So this is in a coarse orchid bark with sponge rock in it. Yeah, and I think I lined the bottom of the pot. This is like a kind of Goodwill or thrift store pot that I put holes in it, and there's holes on the bottom. So I think they need to be a fast draining but moist media. So, but not too moist. That's why that was big bark. Um, so that's how I pot it, and it looks nice actually. It already has second spike and a third one, and I think there's another one there that didn't make it. So let me tell you the name if I can turn it around. Let's see. See, there's one tag here, and I make a bigger tag also. I think I can turn it around this way. It has a smell like a floral mild one with a hint of spice in it. So I made a bigger label. It's an Oncidium deburghgraeveanum. This is for me, and sometimes the tag is also for my own benefit. That way, if they're not in bloom, they're hanging there like the rest all green, I can identify them right away. And if they're very rare or not common plants, and this one I don't think she's a very common one. So it's a species, yeah, and that's how I got the bulbs anyway. So yeah, the older bulbs have it's a little bit wrinkly, and that's the one that didn't make it, kinda. And there's the new growth here, and that's putting out spike. I can't believe it. And then there's that third one over there, somewhere there. Yeah. Anyway, she is a cool to intermediate growing plant, and yeah. So she's gonna be because I really like it. I can't seem to put it down, and I think they sell it for $40. So I will try to put it in my intermediate area. That means it's under a tree with a little bit of light that shines through it. So yeah, so it has this flower. It's a little bit thick texture, and yeah, it's just the pattern, the color, and then the lip is like a white with that purple coloring. It's just when I saw it, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. So anyway, it's a different kind of Oncidium, and yeah, it has to be in a intermediate to cool area, but very very pretty. By the way, I forgot to show you how big this flower for an Oncidium. This an see, almost 3 inch. Yeah, and I think this is what you know caught my eye too. She's big. The lip itself is long and bigger than the petals. Yeah. So yeah, I missed to show you that. That's the weed, and it's curly. See? So that's for an Oncidium, and it's a bigger one. It's got bigger flowers. And yeah, like that's my hand. So I thought I'd show you that one. Alright, so I'll show you the next one. Let's see. And that one, sometimes I only see a few, and then I keep going around and in circles around that long table until, because sometimes you only see names, and then you have to really pull in that small tub. There's how many tubs there. Sometimes they go all mixed up. So yeah, so I already have Psychopsis, I have Hildos, I even have yellow Psychopsis, but this one caught my eye. There's a few over there. I think this one's for I'm not sure, is it 30 or 35? Yeah, no, I think this one is 40, which surprised me. um yeah, but she's already in spike. There's a few over there that's there's 2 or 3 spikes actually, but I choose just this one spike with more growth in there. So I potted it in an orchids bark with also sponge rock. And yeah, make sure you choose a media that lasts a little bit longer. And orchiata is good because they don't like Psychopsis. They don't want to be repotted a lot. Like they don't want to be disturbed a lot. And even though this spike did not make it, I know it won't because they're all in a plastic and they get moved and shoved, and I don't know. And it's bare root, so the plant of course is stressed out. But I'm gonna leave it there and see how it goes. The spike, I mean. So yeah, that's a species. It's actually, when I look it up in 2017, it's they describe it's one of the rare Psychopsis. So yeah, and I keep looking at the picture. What's the difference with the others? What make it different? So yeah, so that's the name. And then I'm gonna show you the other one, which it's a Cattleya. So I have Oncidium, Cattleya, and I don't know how you say it, Mormodes. Anyway, the Cattleya, I already potted it, and it's outside in a protected area with a little bit of light. But I'm gonna do the recording outside. So this is the other bare root that already had a bud on it, that I got from Ecuagenera, and it's still not open, but I can see the color forming there, and it kind of bent to the left. So it wasn't like that yesterday. So what I did, I left it there, and the media that I used, this pot has been with me for a while, and I was just waiting for the right plant to put it in, and it's got a lot of holes all the way to the bottom. So because the roots, you see those are roots, it kind of look like that, and I asked if it's still okay, and she told me that the plant's gonna be okay. So anyway, because of the way the roots looked, like it's kind of mushy, and I know it's been in a moss, during transit probably from Ecuador. So you see this is cork. On the bottom there's a cork there, kind of line the bottom of it so it doesn't sit in the wet puddle. And then the top layer was just hydroton. Yeah, so it dries up easily, plus the clay pot. Just because of the root, I don't want it to rot too much. That's what happens. So hopefully it will survive, and hopefully that one will put on new growth. I'm not sure. So yeah, so there's the name. Forgot to show you. So this one, when I saw it, Mahina Luminous, I think I've seen it on a live sale, and it's pretty. And then the Mahina Yahiro is also a pretty pink, but the picture, because of the Luminous, kind of orangey with a pink lip in the Ecuagenera. But when I look it up, Luminous, there was one in Canada, Orchid Society, Ontario, I'm not sure. Yeah, but it's in Canada. They posted in Instagram a picture of it, and it's all pink. But in Ecuagenera, it's kind of orangey petals with dark pink lip. So I hope it's the orange one with the dark pink lip, because that's what I was originally hoping for. So we'll see. Hopefully this will open. It's not gonna get damaged, because it's raining all every day, almost every day here in Florida, Central Florida. So yeah, that's how this one looks like. So you see that Cattleya, yeah, you put it in a little bit of protected area where it's not gonna get hit with a less strong wind, so it doesn't disturb its growth as it's acclimating to the new media and their new environment. So the last one is, I don't know how you say it, Mormodes. I think this one is the one that's 25. Yeah. So this is also a species. When I saw it, a lot of them, it's already in bloom there. Yeah, in a plastic bare root. And this is how the flower looks like. Yeah, I love it. The pattern, just and then the color is like earthly terracotta color, if I can say it. So that's why I put it in a green pot, so when it flowers there's a contrasting color, so you can see the flower. So yeah, and this is very has a strong fragrance, and if you're just standing in a distance, you can smell it, and it's got that floral. I mean, it's more like a spice to it. Yeah, fragrance. See, look, that's straight veining. Yeah, and the color, and it's got that lip. Yeah. So I thought I'm gonna add this to my collection because I only usually have the catasetum, more Signoki, so this one is a different one, yeah. And it's fragrant, so yeah. I left it there so I can the flower so I can enjoy it while it lasts. But because I'm usually growing my orchid outside and it's raining almost every day here in Central Florida, so this spot is actually see how the hole is there, it's on the an inch up because the side of this spot has a big hole that drains the water, but it acts as a reservoir on the bottom. So yeah, because they like to be moist, and so I line the bottom with a coarse bark, and then the middle part is like a small media with sponge rock, so it drains a little bit because it's a plastic, and the only drainage is on the bottom there. So and then I top it some more with this is a seedling orchid bark. Yeah, there's different a lot of kinds of orchid bark. If you're not familiar with it, there's actually the, well, I call it in my simple term, like there's extra large, large, medium, small, and then the seedling. Yeah, there's different kinds of orchid bark, but I know in other nurseries they only sell one, you know. But yeah. So anyway, I might put it. There's more. Those are fertilizers, slow release, because as they grow, they want in the growing season, they want to be moist all the time with lots of fertilizer, good fertilizer. So this new bark, even they're small, they don't retain a lot of moisture. They're so dry. So I might top it with tiny gravel or river rock just to keep moisture in. Yeah, for now until it gets established. So this is it, guys. Yeah, I started repotting them, and then I realized, I have to share their beauty with you. Yeah. So yeah. So this one will probably stay indoors with artificial light. Or I have a sunroof there, so it gets light, but it's in the air conditioned room, so it's cooler. So yeah, so we'll see if those are gonna open. We'll see. If not, if they're done blooming, then they go to the shaded area under the tree. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and you like these blooms, and I hope to see you on my next one. And don't forget to like if you like this video, and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much. Bye now.